August the 2nd is the Feast of Our Lady of the Angels. For the friars here at Curley, that title took on a new meaning last summer when the two East Coast provinces or jurisdictions of the friars combined into one province with that name. More universally, the title honors Mary, but it's also identified with a place nicknamed the Portiuncula, or Little Portion. This spot, a mile or two from Assisi, contains a little chapel that in the 13th century was out in the woods. It's where St. Francis and the first friars often came together, where St. Francis welcomed St. Clare to the Franciscan movement as she set out to begin what we know today as the Poor Clares, and where St. Francis died on the evening of October the 3rd, 1226. It is part of any Franciscan pilgrimage to Assisi to this day. In every Franciscan ministry, such as here at Curley, there is a goal to capture some of the spirit of places like Assisi and the Portiuncula, or Greccio, where St. Francis set up the first Christmas crib, or Mount Laverna, where St. Francis received the marks of Christ's wounds in his flesh, known as the stigmata. And certainly that is one of our goals here at Curley, where values of peace, family, brotherhood, respect, and so on are promoted for both their Christian and their Franciscan associations. These values are significant enough that as part of the administration's planning meetings back in June, we've reflected on whether we are effectively sharing these with the students and the broader Curley family. In effect, if we don't try to share these values, we deprive this school of its uniqueness as a Franciscan school. As the new school year will soon be underway, I invite the Curley family, including all who are hearing this message, to again be open to the Christian Franciscan spirit and what I believe is the ability it has to lift lives, to promote harmony, and to draw us closer to our eternal destiny. This is Father Donald at Archbishop Curley High School in Baltimore, and it's why I customarily wish you peace and all good things.